Hey, what's up everybody? I just finished unloading a large haul from today. We got some estate sales. We got a couple of thrift stores. It's gonna be good, but first, let me ask. Hey, what's up Bruce? Are you gonna be joining us today or what?
Hell no, man. Are you insane? It's super cold. I got my melty cake right here that's ready to eat almost. And I'm going to be watching your video so I can give you some feedback. Because you definitely need feedback. And while we're at it, could you please tell your dogs to leave me alone?
Bruh, weak. I'm gonna be over there. That is the entire haul that I already unloaded. But before we get started, give me 1 second. Let's get started with this one. This is a Thrustmaster, that's what they call it. It's a Thrustmaster. It's basically pedals for a game. It comes with a Ferrari steering wheel, but this is just the pedals itself. If this works, and I got it for $350 by the way, that's half off of that. If it works, this will go for about 50 to 60 bucks. It's pretty good. These are very hard to find, so they're gonna be a good sale. These I got as a lot at an estate sale. There is a bunch of spoons. So this is definitely old lady merchandise, which does not move as well as it used to. But even so, because there's so many of them and I priced a few that were inside, they're gonna range anywhere from 5 to about 10 bucks. But look at how many there are. So I can probably get about 50, maybe 60 bucks for this. I'll take it any day. I mean, I paid, I think, $5 for it. All right, this is some of the more boring items that I don't like to really discuss all the time, but I have gotten the question about what I buy when it comes to clothing. Well, this is just a few. Here we have a Wolverine shirt. It's a 2XL. The bigger the size, the faster usually it'll sell. It is in great condition. Anytime that you're buying clothing, check that it has all the buttons. I checked all the way down. It buttons right here. Make sure that it has a button, or if it does have a button on the back, that it has it. In this case, it doesn't. Make sure that the buttons on the sleeves are on there, and verify if it needs a button or if it has a button in the center. I don't know what this part of the sleeve is called, but just make sure that if it needs one, it has one. It is officially tagged, and this is a good shirt. I paid $7. This one was not discounted, but I know the Wolverine shirts do really well, especially in Texas. Check this one out. Beautiful shirt. Look at the flip cuff. It matches the back. This is Robert Graham. I got it for $6. This Robert Graham shirt should go for decent money. It's official. It's got all the tags on there, where it's made, what it's made of. Look at that. Awesomely sewn. And it's a great houndstooth design. So that one should bring in good money. This is Peter Millar. I've actually sold a bunch of Peter Millar, but it just depends on the shirt. This one is very lightweight, so it will probably sell more during summer, especially also because of the colors. It's more of a white color. I got this for $6. Should sell, should do well. One of my favorite shirts. This is 511 Tactical. My girl actually found this when I was shopping for something else. Look at this, with tags and everything. I did pay up for this one. I paid $13, but 511 Tactical sells very fast for me. And in this case, this is a large. If I don't sell it, I can wear this. I can keep it. 511 Tactical is one of those brands that most people don't know. As you guys probably already noticed, I am definitely a 2A advocate. I always carry, and these tactical shirts give you an edge. They have zippers where you need zippers. So it has some Teflon so it can repel water. It's got great pockets, and it's got some other ventilation on the back. It's just a great shirt. This is gonna do really well. Okay, this was new for me. Charles Tyrwhitt, I think that's how you pronounce it. It says Charles Tyrwhitt London. I didn't pay $8.99. This was, if I'm not mistaken, I forget, but it was about maybe 30% off. So I got it for about $6. This is linen. The only issue with linen is that I'm gonna have to steam this when I take pictures, because I mean, nobody wants to buy it like that unless that's how they want to wear it. You know, sometimes you go to the beach, or like you see a beach shirt, and you know this big dude with the jeans and everything, it's all wrinkled. It's like, hey, what's up, dude? It's like, well, maybe that's how they're gonna wear it. I don't wear it like that. I don't like to wear wrinkled stuff like this, but that's just, you know, I'm not the customer. I'm not buying it. You purchase for who's gonna buy. You don't purchase for yourself. This is the second one. If you guys know who Charles Tyrwhitt is, or if you sold it before, let me know in the comments below, because I've never seen this before. So I don't know if it's gonna move. We'll see. If it doesn't, I can always donate these to someone. I think my dad may fit into this. And the last shirt is this one. This is part of the haul. I already washed it. Well, I didn't wash it. My girl washed it, but she washed the shirt. It fits really nice. It covers my piece really well. It's not too tight and it's not too loose. The only issue that I always have with shirts, and I don't know if you guys have this issue. If you do, let me know in the comments so we can laugh together. But look, once I button this shirt, look at this. It's like, bruh, why are they always so short? The sleeves, I swear, man, and I'm not even a tall dude. I'm 5'8", about 5'8", 5'8 and a half. But my arms seem like I'm Dhalsim from freaking Street Fighter. Like, why are they so short? Okay, then again, you know, what do you want for a $6 shirt? I think I paid $6. You know what? In fact, this one was half off. I think I paid $3. It fits really well. It's very comfortable. And I just wanted also to show you guys that it's not just buying to sell to someone else. I buy, and I actually, most of my closet is from thrifting because it's so much cheaper. There's less waste. And why the hell am I going to pay $50 for something when I can get it for $3, wash it, and it looks good and it's comfy. Let's keep going. This is one of the cool, very, very cool and very, very good finds. There's 3 of them. I'm going to show you guys right here, all 3. All of these 3, I went to a very large store called Texas Thrift. It is a big store, and this is what they do. They put a bunch of crap together in bags, and look at this, $3.99, and the orange was half off. So I paid $2 for this. But look what was in the bag. TI-83 Plus. If you guys don't know already, I mean, most of you that are watching probably already know. TI-83 Plus, TI-83, and even this Texas BA2 Plus. I mean, they make money and they sell fast. The Plus is always going to be the best one. The second best is the regular version. That's not the Plus version. And then this one is more, it's a little simpler, but it's still necessary, and they're all graphing calculators. The only issue is that I didn't get to check that they were, you always have to check that they're not busted, that the batteries in the back didn't bust. Look at this, nothing. There's no rust, there's no oxidation, there's nothing. I mean, I have to clean it some, but whatever, I can deal with that. And I haven't verified them. The downside to buying things like this is that they don't let you open them, so you're not gonna know. And then let's see what we got. I don't know what all this is. Okay, well, my hands are now sticky from whatever is in here, but this is all makeup. Okay, makeup or not, these are pretty cool. They're sharpeners. You can use it to sharpen whatever you want. These are good for the office, so I'm just gonna leave one right there. And I don't like to keep a bunch of crap all over the place, so I'm just going to throw it away. As much as I don't want to be wasteful, I can't use any of this. Ooh, I can use this. I have some Doritos that we got yesterday. Put that sucker right there. Everything else is gone. Let's move on. Here we have El Disco de Oro. This is, man, this is something that I remember from when I was little. This is a very, very old band. Los Relámpagos del Norte. I don't think I'm going to sell these. I know that some eBayers have them up for like $120. It's probably not going to go for $120, but this is for me and for myself, my dad, and my younger brother to listen to when they come over, because this is more of a personal buy. These are also a personal buy. I do cook quite a bit at home. I would say I do about 75 to 85% of all my meals come from home cooked meals. I don't like to eat out that much because I just don't. You don't know what you're eating. It's very expensive now. Like you go get a burger like at Whataburger and it's insane. It's like, that'll be $17.50. It's like, bro, for a combo, are you kidding me? It used to be $8. It's insane. So no, I rather just cook at home. So these are just small timers that you can put when you're cooking. Because sometimes I got a few things going. Maybe you have greens and then you have your protein and you have a lot of things going and you need timers, or at least I need timers because I'm not that good yet. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do these. So I'm going to use those. One of my favorite purchases, except I need to clean the outside. This book actually sells for good money, but I believe I'm going to keep it. Barlow's Guide to Extraterrestrials. I thought it was the funniest thing when I saw it. And I did pay $5, which is, usually a lot for a book. But look at that. Look at that art. Beautiful. I don't know who the artist was, but if you guys know, let me know in the comments below. Maybe it's somebody that I don't know, that they're huge in the art community. But look at that. One of my favorite books. Let me know. What do you think? Should I sell it or should I keep it in my library so you guys can see it when I shoot videos over there? I'm going to go fast on this one because this is basically the same thing over and over again. Better Homes Cookbook. This is for home. This is not for sale. That's going to stay there. That's not mine. My girl picked that out. I usually don't use cookbooks like these, but these I do love. Look at this. I think I've told you guys before in other videos, and if you haven't seen my other videos, you should go and watch them now. These are all vintage cookbooks. Most of them are from the 80s, 70s, and whatnot. Okay, so if you look here, Presbyterian potpourri. What is it called? Potpourri. I'm gonna have to leave that shit in there. Jesus, I'm a dumbass sometimes. It's fine. You know what? I'm good at a lot of things, but oh, fucking idiot. All right. The Happy Cooker. This is Memorial Hospital Auxiliary. So a lot of these books have recipes. What I consider, and my mom and I laugh about this, like the old lady recipes. Ladies that are in their 80s, 70s, 90s, you know, that they're passed on, and they put them in books like these, and it's community. They're usually community books. These books are highly sought after because they're community books. It's about, if say you came from, let's pick one. Okay, right there, Salt Lake City, Utah. This is a Holiday Baptist Church, Feeding the Flock. Actually, Feeding the Flock is a big deal all over the U.S. So say that you live now in New York, and you're like, oh man, I saw Salt Lake City, Utah. I want to see the recipes, and it kind of hits home. That's why these people spend money on these. I get them for about, let's just say 50 cents. I think we paid $1 for each of these. And they sell anywhere from 10 to upwards of $30 and $40, depending on the book. It may not seem like a lot of money, $10, but I do like these because I'll use them while they're here in my library. Like they're just going to go in here. So I'll grab them from here when I want something new, and I'll use it, you know, without damaging it, because you can't damage something that you're selling. And then you just put it back. So you get to use them, and then you get to sell them. You make a few bucks. Why not? Plus, it's food. Who doesn't like food? I'm over here dropping shit. By the way, I recommend this. This cord is one cord, and it has 4 different connectors. Trust me, it's the best thing ever because it pretty much has everything. USB-C, lightning cords, data transfers, what is that? The USB micro, it has everything in it. So it's pretty awesome. One other book that I wanted to show, I don't know if I'm gonna keep this or not. Look at that, More Hand Shadows. So this is a shadow puppet book. It'll show you how to do Bull's Head, the Sage, Cockatoo, Mike's Pig. Oh, that one's cool. I don't know who Mike is, but that guy's Mike. The Hare, and so on. I thought that was just super interesting. I got it for $1. I don't care if it sells or not. I want to keep this, most likely. But when I look at the comps, if I do want to sell it, I can. All of these I got at the thrift store at Texas Thrift. Costa glasses, Salvatore Ferragamo. This looked newer when it was in the bag. Yep, this is gonna be. I don't know if I can recover this. I'm gonna say no. It's gonna waste my time, so that one's going away. This is Saint Laurent and Ray-Ban. You see, I can say Saint Laurent, but I can't say potpourri. Jesus, I'm an idiot sometimes. Ray-Ban does well, except I can see a bunch of markings. This is the downside to buying bags. If you buy the bag, you can't see it. If you can't see it, you can't vet it properly. But the bags weren't expensive, so it's fine. It's just the cost of doing business. You know, instead of crying like, oh my God, I spent $2. I wasted $2. You know, just move on. One of my favorite purchases from this weekend were these. Got them in an estate sale. I think it was like, right there. Set of 3, $4.50. And they were half off. What is that, $2.25. I don't know officially what they're for, but look, they're crate and barrel, and they are oven and microwave safe. They're made in 2001. I think it's for maybe you put some dips, some salsa. You can put beans in here. I don't know what they're for. That's what I would use them for. I would put salsa in it and maybe use it as a dip. If you put this on a table, everybody can pick from each corner. And one weird thing about me that I don't think I've ever told you guys is that I like straight lines. I don't like circles. I like things that are like books. Straight line, straight line. I don't know why circles or things that don't have straight lines make me feel weird. I don't know where that comes from. If you guys think I'm weird, let me know in the comments below. I love when people talk shit. It's always fun. Look at this one. This is definitely, amazingly, my girl didn't pick this up. I did. And I was like, okay, this is definitely the gayest buy ever for me. But I thought it was super cool, and I think that it's going to make money. So it's super cute. Whoever made this, they made it from scratch. But look at that. It is a thermos product. So they cut it down however they did this. They put little legs on it. They made it look cute. And I know that owls are in right now. So owls, like this whole theme is going to be pretty good. For those of you ladies that are watching, would you buy this? Would you actually wear it? Would you wear it out maybe to date night, to, I mean, I guess you wouldn't wear it to the movies or something like that. You would wear it to like a date, so you can put it on the table. Maybe, I don't know. I'm weird. I don't know about any of this. I haven't dated in forever. This is the next one. Nikon Canon. This is a universal infrared remote. This infrared remote was only $1.50. I didn't even check the comps on these, but I know that these do work well. And if nothing else, I have a Canon camera that I can use this on, so I can use it myself. And speaking of comps, what I see a lot is that if I'm when I'm in an estate sale or at a thrift store, I see people do this. They pick up one item and then quickly, this is my phone, and they're like this. I do that sometimes, but if you're doing that every single time, your 30 seconds of picking up an item, of looking at it, vetting it, is going to turn into 3 to 5 minutes to 10 minutes, and that's just stupid. You're going to waste all day looking up stuff, and you're going to get 10 items versus getting 30 items. So I know that it comes from experience. And I'm not talking to all you beginners, because at the beginning, you always want to know, I want to make sure that my money's safe. I want to make sure that this sold. I want to make sure that they're comps. But you can't be comping everything, especially when you're there. You can't be doing that. So just pick up things that you think would sell or will sell and just keep going. Don't stop and take so much time away from your buying that you get out of your element. You start thinking of other things, you start on your phone, and then maybe you see a message and it takes away a lot of time. So stop doing that, just start buying, and then, you're going to make a lot of mistakes, but that's just the way that the business goes. I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm not even going to try because I talked the potpourri, so I don't even know how this one's going to go. It's a ceramic hair straightener. I turned this on at the thrift store. It took like 4 seconds to get hot, like hot to the touch. I was like, damn, this is fast. I know that these go for money because I've sold a bunch of these before. I paid only $2.50. I believe they're going to go for about anywhere from $25 to $40. That's going to be a good buy or a good sell. Another item that is highly popular right now is anything Asian. Asian stuff that has this marking, this medallion right here. This one should have like a pin or a lock right here, which it didn't have when I bought it, but that's okay. It don't matter. This is a jewelry / trinket box. It's got brass right here in the front, brass on the back. When you open it, look at how pretty that is. So you can use it for, let's just say, for example, I'm a lady and I'm going to put it right there. That's for rings, so you can stick them in there. You can put a bunch of other stuff in here. It's just nice. Most women, I don't think, are going to use it for what it's meant for. It's just going to be a pretty thing to put somewhere as like a decorative piece. But I can tell you right now, almost anything Japanese and Chinese, Asian really, but Asia also includes India, and India depends. A lot of that brass stuff doesn't move. But Chinese and Japanese go like that. That's why I have so much of it. In fact, let me turn around right here. Let me show you something else. This is not from the haul, but I've had this. I haven't put it up yet, but look at that. Beautiful. It's a glaze finish. I don't know if it had a top before. It probably did, but I don't care. People will buy it like this anyways because it's so pretty. In this case, it doesn't have the markings at the bottom, but I can tell you that this is definitely original. Check this one out. My girl found this. Starbucks cup, 2000, where is it? 2008. This is beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen this. And I called my my sister-in-law, which has a gigantic, I mean, stupidly gigantic collection of Starbucks. And she said, I don't think I've ever seen that before. She doesn't necessarily collect the ceramic. She collects those tall, like those mugs that people are using now. They're like this big. It's like, the Stanley, the memes and all that the Stanley cups, the guy comes with a trash can holding it, because you always see men and women both with those cups that are like stupid size. It's like, for example, using this. Hey, what's up, man? I got some water. It's like, bro, why does it have to be so big? But hilarious. In any case, that's what she collects, and she told me that this was a good buy. We got it for $1. We're going to see how much we're going to make from this. It probably won't sell right now, but then again, Starbucks people are insane all year round, so we'll see if that sells, because that's a Christmas piece. I'm debating whether to keep this or not. I know I keep saying, this was for a haul, to sell, but I keep a lot of stuff. Check this out. It even came with these Fire Chief matches. So you slide them in here. I don't know what this is. It's probably pot metal, maybe some type of chrome or a chrome plated. But there's a candle right here. Let's pretend that this is a candle. And then you have the matches to go along with it. I called my mom and I showed her with my 93-year-old grandma. And they were all talking shit real quick. As soon as I called them, like, no, esos son para las brujas. And I'm like, what the hell, man? That means, in translation, that means that's for witches. They said that things like these were used in Mexico a long time ago because the witches used to use them. It was only one. They would open it right here. They would turn it on and then, or I don't know, whatever a witch says. That sounded more like a horse instead of a witch. Hey, man, you can't blame me for sucking at at sound effects. I think I've talked about these before. Controllers of all kinds. I did not comp any of these, but generally speaking, controllers are going to make money. They have to be good brands or off brands or old brands that you can't buy anymore, especially the ones that you can't buy. For example, if you have like an old Yamaha receiver or an old Onkyo, in fact, I have one right here. So if you have like an old Onkyo receiver like that, that's a badass receiver. You can still use it to connect it to a lot of other things. In this case, it comes with the remote. It's on the side. But if you find remotes out in the wild, normally nobody cares about remotes. They're like, oh, who's going to pay a lot of money for a remote? So these are labeled $1, but they were all in one box. I got the box for $2. So essentially I paid, there was more. So let's just assume that I paid 50 cents for each remote. These remotes, even if they go for about $10, there's a couple that are going to go for more, but even if they go for $10, 50 cents to $10, and it's a super easy list. Come on, man. Who's not going to want that? These I didn't comp, but first of all, if I see something new in package, most of the time I'm going to pick it up if it's something interesting. Ugh. I don't know what that is. That's just nasty. Hold on. Of course, the one time. You know what? I'm even going to, don't worry, this isn't any harmful chemicals. It's a mixture that I make myself to clean products. It's actually a very organic mixture. That way I won't, first of all, the products won't smell like chemicals. And second of all, so you don't damage any of the outside, the patina or any of the exterior. But moving on. Oh, we're going to open one. Check that out. You put in poker cards or playing cards, whatever you want to call them. And then you spin them. It's that way you can draw from here, draw from there. And that's just cool, man. Like, who's not going to want these? And I didn't pay $1 for these. I think I paid $0.25. So if nothing else, I can use them. I know that a lot of people that use cards, one of my girl's friends actually plays a lot of card games. So we're probably going to gift one of these to her. Actually, she watches my videos, so now I'm going to have to give you one. Damn it. Even if they go for a lot of money, it's all good. I don't know if this is a thing, but I saw it when I flipped it to the back. See if you can catch that. That says silver plated Italy. So silver plated Italy, right? It's obviously Christmas. Look at this Christmas. It is really nice looking. We got it for, I believe, $4. If it doesn't sell now, and it's a trivet. If it doesn't sell now, it will sell then in next year. And I don't mind holding on to good merchandise. I really think that somebody is going to pay up for this. First off, because for as far as trivets go, that's a big ass trivet. Trivets usually will be around the center portion. So this is a smaller portion. Let's just see real quick. Normally a trivet is going to be about 6 inches is good. This one is 10 inches. So it's always the more inches, the better. I think I'm going to like this. I'm going to sell it next year, but we'll see. Okay, I need somebody's expertise, especially you guys that watches that know that know about old cars. So check this out. I don't know if this is worth anything. I just thought it was one of the coolest things that I had found, and it was only $2. Chrysler rear seat entertainment system remote control button functions. So they gave me the instructions for the Chrysler remote. I guess this was in a vehicle, and then it came with these as well. So you had maybe like a total system. I don't know. This can't be new. This has to be old. So I don't know how old this is, but maybe it was for those dumbass kids that, they're pissing off. You just give them these, and now you don't have to listen to Dora the Explorer for 3 hours that you're driving or whatever your kids are into. What is that, Bluey now, or the dog Bluey? I don't know. I don't have kids. I don't know anything else. And if I knew more, it'd be weird. So I don't know what that is. But that came in a box. These are not from a haul, but I'm going to show you guys now because you guys need to know. If you ever find Persols, first of all, Persol is a very good brand. I love their brand. They have these bars right here to where they kind of bend in and out. It releases pressure from the side of the head a little bit better. These are RX glasses. They are gorgeous, and they were left here by an elf overnight. And that now I'm going to be selling. They're from LensCrafters. By the way, you can't sell prescription glasses on eBay. You got to remove these, and you got to make sure that whoever's buying them understands that you're selling the frame. You can't put RX, you can't put prescription, you can't put any of that. You have to put sunglass frames or eyeglass frames or whatever you want to call them, but you can't put there that they're prescription. I can't say that enough. You're going to get canceled. Your account can get canceled, or you can get kicked off for selling stuff like that. So don't. They come with the LensCrafters pouch, which is a shit pouch. But whatever, it was free. It came with it. Persol usually gives you, of course they don't have it. Persol usually comes with its own rag, and you put them in the case. Look at that. Even their case is really nice. It's nice. This feels like pleather, or what do they call it? Vegan leather. Oh my God. Vegan leather. Oh, this is the greatest. They didn't damage any, they didn't hurt any animals making it. Okay, well, for all of you that believe in vegan leather and all that, making PU plastic or whatever plastic that they're using also hurts the environment and hurts a bunch of animals because of the plants that they're using. But anyways, that's another conversation for another day. And put that away. I just got a couple more. For those of you that are wondering how many more we got, this is pretty cool. It's even labeled at the bottom. May 13th, 1984. Trisha, I don't know what that says. It says Trisha Mother's Day. Spin it. It sounds better when you spin it more, but look at that. That's pretty awesome, man. And I didn't pay $5. I paid a lot less for that. I don't know what that's going to go for. I like music boxes. I mean, I'm not going to be using the music boxes or have them, on my nightstand or anything like that. But I just think that they're a very cool gift for somebody to give their mom or anybody. So I just thought that was interesting, and it was all brass made. Okay, I'm going to show you one of those other bags from the thrift store. So most people would pass up on these. Oh, those are AV cables. What do I want those for? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but if you flip it over, this is what I saw. A Sony adapter PSP 100. This adapter alone will go for about $15, $18, sometimes a little bit more, and I paid $2. These things are necessary because if you lose them, what are you going to do? You can't charge anything anymore. You can't charge a product, so people will always buy them. And I just got to chunk the rest of the stuff because I got too many cables already. I just thought it was interesting. This is another trivet. It's all brass, but if you look at here, I don't know if you can see it, but it says Thomas Jefferson, what is that? Olfer in Monticello. So I'm assuming this came from the estate, from like the place that you can visit, his old home. That just looks awesome. If nothing else, I'll keep that because that's a beautiful design. So anyways, I got this for maybe, I don't know, $1.50. Those trivets will go for about $15. Last but not least, Tripoli. I love investing in games, board games. Number one, you can always use it. If you don't sell it, call some friends over and use it. If you don't have any friends, then go out and make friends. I know that you're always listening inside, but, well, maybe you got to go make friends. Actually, I got to take that same advice because I'm always listening inside and I have like 2 friends. And they're never here. Bastards. Look at the condition of this. You open it right here. I'm not going to open the whole thing because it's really big and then I have to refold it. But look at the condition of this. Look at the cards. They're freaking, basically this is brand new. When I saw it, I said, yep, that's going to be mine. I got it for $2. It says 5, but I got it for 2. And let me get this is 2010. So Tripoli used to be a huge deal from a long time ago. This is not a vintage one. This is not a super old one. But I can tell you that this one is definitely going to make me money. It'll probably go anywhere from 15 to about, let's call it $25. and they're not hard to ship. I have a box specific to this because I sell so many of these. So this is going to be an easy one. This is just interesting, and I'm going to include it in the video because why not? That's why I have my own channel, right? Do what I want. I'm hoping that you guys get a different mindset of not buying always the same things over and over again and understanding what collectibles are. For those of you that don't know, these characters, first of all, Funko, are you kidding me, bro? She doesn't stand. Why don't you make her where she could stand? She always tips over. Jesus Christ. Okay. But anyways, that's Crowley. That's Cass, or Castiel the Angel. And that is Charlie. She's a nerd weirdo she's just fun. These characters are from the show Supernatural. I've seen that show, I don't know how many times over. It's always playing in the background. It's one of those things that I already know. It had 15 seasons. The last season, I'm just going to tell you right now, if you start watching it, it's a shit season. Just don't watch it. Just go up to 14 and be happy, and then maybe watch the last episode to see how they ended it. But that's it. These things go for bank. I got this one for about, let's just call it $8, maybe $10. And he goes for about 40 now. Crowley, this is the King of Hell. He was a demon first, then became a King of Hell. He goes for about $36. And she goes for about the same. This is Charlie. She dies in one of the episodes. Spoiler, afterwards. But she's awesome. Collectibles do really well. Funko, I understand that a lot of people, well, I don't buy Funko because they don't sell. I understand that. But not all Funko is shit. Some of them are good. Like these are very good because Supernatural has a very large following. People to this day go to Comic-Con and they do the Comic-Con with Supernatural. So it's like, okay, what do you do when you find things like these? Buy them. I got them for nothing, and I'm going to make good money on them. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me today on my thrift haul. This is pretty much the first time that I've done something like this. I don't wear a body camera like a lot of people want me to or have asked me to. I just don't like doing that. If you really want me to, and if I get enough people that want me to do that, let me know. I'll wear a body camera so you guys can thrift with me while I'm doing all this, so you can see what I pick up, what I don't pick up, how I check things, how I interact with other people. I always think that they're interesting. It's just not my thing. I prefer not to do it. But if you want me to do it, leave it down in the comments below. This thrift haul was pretty awesome. I know that it's a longer video, and thank you very much for staying to the end. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share this video, and do all that because it does help the channel. Thank you very much, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace!